It's all about data, it's all about insight, it's all about intelligence.
Everybody talks about big data and everything that's out there. How do you sort of parse through that and find not just big data, but meaningful data and do something with it?
At Quantcast, what we've really tried to do differently is be customer first, empathize with them, stand into their pain, and also hopefully develop really innovative solutions in a unique way to their problems.
Our hackathon is all about partnering our engineers with clients.
This year is even more special because of the mix of folks that we invited.
We've never done this before, bringing both publishers and marketers together.
They work together all the time, but this year we're trying to understand what those friction points are so that we can help solve those problems for them.
You never know where these will go, but our previous hackathons have produced really compelling new features and even entirely new products that we now have many customers around the world using.
The Quantcast Hackathon is really cool and unique because we're getting the customers coming right in-house and face-to-face with the developers.
What I love about the hackathon is that it brings clients into a little bit more of a vulnerable space. They're willing to really talk about the challenges and problems that they face and have a lot more candor in the issues that they're facing.
The way that this works is we get customers to decide who wins, because ultimately we're trying to solve their pain. And so a big part of this is about enabling customers to see what we're capable of doing, to see and be the judge about whether we did really solve a problem for them.
At the beginning of the day, we met with a bunch of customers.
We formed these little groups and then we had like 3 hours of discussions.
During those interviews, we came to know about some of the pain points which both of them are facing.
Tried to figure out what they want in a product from us.
What sort of problems they think we could solve.
I was blown away by the ideas that came up. I was shocked by how engaged the engineers were.
Just from their facial reactions, their body posture, you can tell if what you're talking about is completely crazy or is feasible.
Engineers and the product teams, they are creative people. They are able to solve really complex problems. And I want to expose them to the hardest and most important problems, which are our customers' problems.
It's been really impactful when we were able to work on a goal in a short period of time because it energizes everyone.
That really helped uncover the different things that we were each looking for as a publisher and a brand.
I was surprised in a really positive way with the insightful questions that they asked and the ability to tease out the needs from the conversation.
And then diving deeper into each of those to see what the root of the problem was to find out what a common solution could be.
I think it's awesome that knowing that as we left, they were kind of like staying there for the whole night, really kind of like drilling down and building the stuff we just talked about.
They all went to go visit some wineries and we stayed here to program all night.
We might sleep a couple hours, but ultimately our goal is to create a working solution and be able to show that off tomorrow. So it's full court press to make that happen.
We want big ideas, right? So the challenge with big ideas is hard to do those in 24 hours, but we want to get a proof of concept out there. So if we can kind of push the limits of what we do today, try something outside the box, get an initial proof of concept, that's something that we can continue to work with our partners with over the next few months.
I'm really excited for the judging. I am really excited to see what these guys came up with in less than 24 hours.
Are we going well? Everything going well?
Yeah.
Just what you want to do is the debugging phase after you've had very little sleep.
We have coffee, so hopefully.
Cheers to that, brother.
Each team will get 10 minutes to present their solution, and then we'll have 10 minutes of Q&A.
The great thing about Quantcast is that they're always looking for feedback from your customers. I find that that's not something that products do. You would think they want to do it because we're the people using it and we know what we want.
One of my biggest takeaways was agencies, brands, and publishers all have similar issues when it comes to needing to find more insights about their audiences.
Sometimes we really look to the publishers to help us solve our problems, and we need to remember that they're also solving their own problems.
To have the opportunity to not only collaborate with engineers, but also to collaborate with partners on the publisher side and to be able to talk with them and work with them has been supremely beneficial.
The winning team definitely answered a need that could be really useful and help to provide more insight into how we report and how we analyze campaigns.
This experience makes me think that Quantcast is a company that's really committed to building products that people actually use and will pay for and that serve a purpose throughout the industry.
There's lots of measurement tools out there for publishers, and the reason why we went with Quantcast is one-to-one measurement at scale, as digital should be.
For people who didn't attend the hackathon, I think I would say that it's a rare opportunity to have real conversations with a vendor.
This is about us trying to live it, getting the teams trying to live it. I'm hoping that something special happens where we connect publishers and the people that provide the content with the people that are spending the money in the ecosystem. The closer that we can get the product engineering teams to customers, the better chance we have of building things that customers love and continue to build a very fast growing and great business.